Welcome, Taurus. We're doing predictions for you today. It is a general reading, so trust yourself on what resonates, leave what does not. And there is a competition running on my channel during March. If you subscribe and are a new subscriber during the month of March, you'll automatically go in the draw to win this beautiful amethyst cluster pendant. Nothing else you need to do. You'll automatically go in the draw. There's also a very protective Dragon's Blood Jasper bracelet up for grabs, suits both guys and girls, and that will go to a very positive community member that stands out during the month. So just show up your natural, beautiful selves. Again, you'll automatically go in the draw. Winners are announced first week in April. Make sure to come back and check and see if you are a winner. It's announced on the community tab as well as in your star sign videos. There are a few unclaimed prizes from last month, so before you jump out of this video at the end, do check the video description box below to see if you are a prize winner and claim your prize. And this reading is for anyone who has Taurus in their birth chart, as well as if you're a cross watcher, big welcome. Let's dive in. So Taurus, let's have a look and see what's coming towards you. Okay, you got the Queen of Fire, which is, whether you're a guy or a girl, is believing in yourself, believing in your talents, your abilities, having confidence in yourself. Let's have a look at anything challenging you. Okay, some of you are experiencing financial constraints, worrying about money at this time. Any guidance on that? Okay, Spirit's saying it is going to turn around. There is a time of peace and prosperity coming into your world. You've got 4 of Fire there. It's a gorgeous couple in the foreground, home in the background, a lot of stability. It could also mean that this is what you want to create. So possibly you're not where you want to be right now, but this is where you want to be. Spirit's saying all you got to do is believe in yourself. Let's have a look at the basis of the situation. Okay, Spirit's saying when you're feeling like that, feeling overwhelmed, you need to step back and take some rest. Perhaps you need to create more balance in your life, which is totally switching off, getting out of the mind and into the body. She's in meditative pose there, yoga pose. Let's have a look at the recent past. Okay, in the recent past, there was an opportunity for you to partner up with others on a shared goal and vision. Let's have a look at the present. Okay, you've got a lot of options and choices to make, possibly procrastinating on certain things you need to do. Any guidance on that? Wow. Okay, darlings, in one of these cups is amazing abundance. So do not discount the opportunities coming your way, the offers coming your way. You have the ability to create self-made success. There's so much coin there. The ability to spoil yourself in one of those cups is the most perfect opportunity for you. Also come out with the One of Earth, which is an amazing lucrative contract or a windfall of abundance. It's going to bring a lot more coin into your life. Ability to make big purchases like a home, car. Let's have a look in the near future. Okay, there's some kind of news that's going to rush in really fast. It could be challenging to deal with. Any guidance on that? It's going to create competing demands. It's going to create some kind of a lot of busyness in your life. Possibly you need to travel. Wow. Whatever it is, it's going to put you in the King of Earth energy, the Midas touch, a time of great financial success. So it's almost like whatever comes your way, you're initially going to go, oh, it's a lot to do, or oh, it could stretch me. And yet on the other side of that is amazing abundance and prosperity. Wow. It's going to turn out beautifully, Spirit's saying. Let's have a look at your energy, Taurus. Yeah, you're working really hard. It's almost like you feel like you don't have any more energy to do anything else. And yet Spirit's saying perhaps there could be better ways of working where you're not overtaxing yourself. Where can you create a bit of balance? They're not underestimating how much you have done to get where you are. Some of you may feel like you're working in something that's not even paying you the rewards, and yet in this cup over here, there is something there that's very lucrative. Okay. I'm not sure if you're worrying that whatever offers come your way, that there's deception behind it. Worrying about things that are deceptive. Okay, Spirit's saying your plans need refinement, your ideas need refinement. Any other guidance there? Yeah, it's almost like, Taurus, you're expecting the worst out of people and situations. You're expecting the worst. You're expecting people to take advantage of you. And Spirit's saying, no, darling. In one of these cups is exactly what you've been wanting. Yeah, because on the other side of all that angst going on is the King of Fire. So strong. Have a look at that. Stepping into a leadership role. Taking charge. There's an amazing opportunity here. Stepping into the spotlight. Showing off your talents and abilities. Let's have a look at the energy of those around you. Okay, there's a time of great sadness. There could be some kind of situation you've gone through, some kind of loss, a physical loss of a person, a pet, unrelated to what's going on here. And Spirit's saying that situation you need to look at in a different way to find some peace with it. Because right now you're feeling emotionally unavailable. It's almost like, well, I've got this to deal with. And Spirit's saying there's a way of looking at that situation that's going to make some sense to you. So what does that mean? Well, it means, like, you know, as deeply sad as it is if we lose, for example, a physical person from our world, like, you know, they've just aged and that's as far as their life is going to go. We're all going to get to that point at some point. Look at it in a way that if they were suffering at the end, at least they're out of their suffering. They're at peace now. You know, be grateful for the time you spent with them. They're in another dimension now. It doesn't mean that you've lost them. They'll always be with you. Spirit's saying there's some kind of way in looking at that situation, that's the kind of thing that's going on, to make peace within self. Because your life, in your life, the Nine of Cups wants to happen. All your wishes coming true. All your cups being filled. And, you know, if it's not to do with a loss of a physical person, if you've gone through things before that haven't worked out for you, Spirit's saying on the other side of that perspective is everything you want. So you've got to shift your attitude and shift your vibration so that you're open to things that are going to bring that abundance into your life. The joy, the things that you do want. All right, let's have a look at your hopes and fears. Yeah, Spirit's saying you've got the world at your feet. It's a time of growth, expansion, a lot of coin happening there. New life chapter wants to happen. And here you are, busy defending yourself. Oh, Taurus, you might want to let a few walls down. It's not the time to give up, Spirit's saying, but perhaps be a little bit less defensive about the opportunities coming your way. Yeah, because on the other side of that, the sun's coming out. You're going to be waving the victory flag. So it's almost like you've got to get out of your own way. Time is of the essence. You're not going to be able to dally and dither with the opportunities coming your way, because there's an egg timer going off there. So if you delay it too long, you're going to miss it. Somebody else is going to get that opportunity. Let's have a look at the outcome. Wow. The outcome is the Queen of Cups, which is positive expectations that what you want is going to come to you. It's being in high vibrational energy, balanced, calm, whether you're a guy or a girl. With some clarifiers. Firstly, in the center here, where Spirit's saying you need to just recognize how talented you are, have confidence in yourself. Some of you worrying about money, going through financial constraints, and Spirit's saying on the other side of that is peace and prosperity, everything you want. You've got to be the fool and take a leap of faith. So it's almost like you've possibly been doing the same thing for quite some time, and Spirit's saying it's not serving you any longer. There are better things that will get you on the path you want to go on, to get you the rewards that you want. All right, let's have a look at the basis of the situation where Spirit's saying when you feel like that, you need to take some time out to rest and relax. There's a need for some of you. Maybe some of you feel like you're going into hermit mode or need to go into hermit mode. There's a need to go within and have some quiet time. Explore your feeling. Explore any blockages coming up for you so you can clear them. And also spending time with your friends. Catching up with your friends. Let's have a look at the present where Spirit's saying there's lots of options and choices going to come your way. They're not already here, and in one of those cups is an amazingly lucrative offer. Contract's going to bring a lot of abundance into your life. Yeah. You've got the Queen of Materials. It's going to lead to this, self-made success. It's almost like when all of this happens, you're going to feel on top of the world. Let's have a look in the near future where Spirit's saying there's possibly some challenging information that's going to come in. You may feel it's challenging. It's going to create a lot more busyness for a period. But ultimately, it's going to lead you to amazing success, the Midas touch. Okay, it could come from someone that you've worked with in the past that's going to offer an olive branch, but behind that olive branch to work together is something very lucrative, and it's a brand new idea. It's not something you've done before with them. It's something new that they're wanting to kick off. All right, let's have a look at your energy where Spirit's saying, yes, you have worked really hard. Some of you worrying that whatever's coming your way is deceptive, and Spirit's saying you need to look at it in a different way because it's going to give you the stability you're hoping for. Okay, you've got the 10 of inspiration here. She's got 1 jug and 10 jugs to fill. It's almost like you've gotten yourself into a loop where you just expect life to be hard. You expect to be dragged in one direction after the other and not get anything accomplished apart from putting a little bit of water in each jug. Yeah. Spirit's saying enough of that now. Enough of that approach to life. You've got the Knight of Materials. There's no denying that whatever you do, it is going to require hard work. Possibly a better way of working, though. Yeah, Spirit's saying they want to get you into a position or helping you get into a place where you're in more balance. Not overdoing it, not really pushing the physical body too much. Create some space for self-care. Time for self. All right, let's have a look at the energy of those around you where Spirit's saying there could be some kind of loss here. And Spirit's saying there's going to be a way in which you need to look at it in a different way to get peace, find inner peace. Everything you want's on the other side, which is your 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Yes, okay. I'm going to read these around the other way. You got the 4 of Voices, which is the shadow sides playing out massively, whatever that is. And Spirit's saying instead of doing that, you're just stressing out. Step back. She's in a bath full of rose petals, turning the mind off. Shadow sides on the side of the bath. When you're in those states, you've got to recognize you've wound yourself up. And you need to take a step back and take a break from whatever you're overthinking. You got the 6 of Materials. Spirit saying wherever you place your time and energy, you will get a return on it. So be mindful of overthinking situations and opportunities. All right, let's have a look at your hopes and fears where Spirit's saying you got the world at your feet. New life chapter. Some of you feeling very defensive about offers coming your way. And Spirit's saying the sun's going to come out. You're going to be waving the victory flag. Oh, again, you've got the 9 of Materials, self-made success, a lot of freedom, everything you want. It's almost like a big weight's going to be lifted off you. All right, let's have a look at the outcome, which is the Queen of Cups. So you being in high vibing, balanced energy and flow, particularly emotionally. Oh, you pulled the High Priestess with it. Spirit's saying if you do things that really help elevate your vibration, get into the crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra up, you're going to be able to deal and cope with life better. All right, let's pull some grounding energies for your journey, your path. Some of you need to heighten your vitality, so boost the physical body up, which is a little bit tired at the moment. Simply could be enough just to get some rest. And Spirit's saying love matters. Doing what you love matters. Doing what makes you happy matters. And your abundance, the way to your pathway to your abundance is being in service. So this abundance is directly tied to an offer, an opportunity. Pull some guidance around your path forward. Okay, you've got the One Ring Circus. So I'm going to give you a couple of messages to this. So she's sitting on top of a rock in the middle of nowhere, right? On top of an elephant on a rock in the middle of the ocean. So we could read it as in you just want to be a one-ring circus. You don't want to rely on anyone else. You don't want to collaborate with anyone else. Okay, that's one way of approaching life. Spirit's saying there's an amazing opportunity here that is related to collaborating with others, going to bring a lot of abundance into your life. So maybe it's time to stop being a lone wolf, darling. Choice is yours. And you've got the gentle gardener. There's little eggs and berries sitting on them in the field. So it's almost taking a gentler approach to creating things in your life versus a forcing, pushing energy, feeling like everything's going to be hard. Time to change that attitude. You've pulled one of the luckiest cards in this deck, the Golden Palace. There is a gift of abundance on its way to you. Gift from the universe meant just for you. Wow, wow, wow. All right, let's see what your spirit guides want you to know. Okay, you've got the Shadow Queen. I've got to say your shadow side's playing out, which is directly related to insecurity. Worrying about people that are deceptive, offers that are deceptive, and Spirit saying they're not deceptive. It's just how you're thinking about it. Worrying about being manipulated. Instead of doing that, Spirit's saying get the information you need to make an informed decision so that you feel comfortable with your decisions, that you can trust whoever's you're going to be working with, opportunities you feel like you want to take up. Yeah, you got the Fire Prince, which is all about optimism and aggression. It's almost like it's just repeating what's going on in your reading, which is you've been pushing too hard. You've been trying to take a really pushy approach to life. Spirit's saying there's a much easier way to attain what it is you want to attain. It's great to have that fire in the belly, but sometimes it's almost like we've got to take a gentler approach. And you've got the Spirit Whisperer, which is divine knowledge coming to you, your angels and spirit guides communicating with you, higher guidance coming through, trusting in the messages that come through to you. Squeeze some guidance from your animal spirit guides. Okay, you got the Dolphin Spirit. It says this and that are true. So there's going to be instances where if you work with others and collaborate, you're not always going to agree. You don't need to agree, right? So you could challenge each other as well. That's often a part of a good partnership. That way you get to see the pitfalls in terms of ideas that you want to put out, so that whatever you do put out is, you know, a very solid idea or service or product. It's also about accepting differences in others. Oh, you've got the Dove Spirit. Spirit saying, please be at peace, darling. You need to find some inner peace. A bit of turmoil going on. Yeah, and the Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. Yeah, sometimes life does sting. It sucks, right? If we go into this illusionary state that life is always on a high, then we don't contrast or see the contrast in life, which is the highs and lows. From the lows, we know what joy is. We'd never know joy if we didn't know what a low was. You know, life could feel like it was really boring and static if there was no ups and downs to it. You know, get rid of the illusionary state that life is supposed to always be on a high. Life doesn't operate like that. Sometimes things happen in our life that are unavoidable, that we can't do anything about, which means you just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep going. It's how you maintain your own emotional balance in the middle when things are doing this, so that you're not so reactive. You're responsive to life's challenges. Don't keep, you know, repeating the same old story or some story that was hurtful or didn't go the way you wanted, because then what happens is you risk living that story. Instead of it just being an experience in your life, it's almost like you keep recreating the story in the present when it's something that's happened in the past. Be mindful of that. You've also got the Coyote Spirit. It says trust in divine detours. There is opportunities coming your way that are going to take you in a new direction, that are absolutely meant for your path. So being flexible. All right, let's pull your message from your angels. Big reading here, Taurus. Big reading. Diving deep. Okay, you ready? You've pulled wisdom. It says everything has a place and purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. So you may need to be a little bit more accommodating of people's differences in the workplace, in partnerships. Everyone has a different way of looking at things. So how can you work in that space but work together collaboratively? Yeah. All right, those are your messages. Take it easy. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.